Alright guys, the Deadbolt's run is complete, and if you didn't catch the series last year, this truck was the winner on the indoor course out in the garage last year, and by a pretty decent margin. And as we saw in that run, it struggled. We've had a good handful here lately struggle on my tiny course, and this is the only rig right now that I have, as far as the small crawlers, that have any kind of an upgrade to it. Typically I won't upgrade something unless it seems extremely deficient, just because I'm cheap, and the more upgrades I buy, that it's less money I have to possibly buy a new car here or there. So the Deadbolt here, the only upgrade that I've done, I think, was a couple years ago. I put those brass wheel weights in there, which also widened the stance out just a touch. Didn't seem to help out too much on this run today. Like many others before it, it has really struggled up the incline here. And this angle, I don't know how well you'll be able to tell on camera. The angle's not too steep, but I think it is just the material itself. I kind of think if I had just covered that bridge with a swatch of some sort of a rug, cars would probably do better. So something for me to definitely think about if I do this again next year. But here in my hobby room, there's just very limited space, so I had to make do. But with that being said, let's check out the time of the Deadbolt, last year's champion. Certainly won't be the champion again this year. We see it sits in 9th place with a time of 48.98 seconds. And that little line I drew, that seems to be the major cutoff line for what I'm seeing. You know, a good time typically seems to be if they finish in under 30 seconds. And yeah, that's where we're looking. So the poor old Deadbolt will not retain its championship this year. And also on that run, it kind of sounded like the steering servo was starting to go out, so I might have to look into that once this series is over with. I'm not sure how many more I'm going to run on the course this winter. I've got still a small handful of trucks left to run, but I think I only might run a couple of more on them. We'll see how that pans out. But guys, that's going to wrap this one up. As always, thanks for taking some time out of your day to check out my videos. And until the next time, everybody stay safe. We'll see you around.